Hello everyone. What I'm trying to do here is do a bit of an experiment as to how effective the high drag Mark 82 bombs are with specific respect to their spread. So we've set up a taxiway or 5 MiGs to join a taxiway when they see a seed group coming in, which is we see an SA6 launched ahead of us there. Um, and the idea is the MiGs are going to try and scramble. I'm going to try and run directly up the taxiway and release the maximum capacity of Mark 82 bombs, which in our case right now is 14. So I knew the length of the particular taxiway that'd be coming down was 4,600 feet. I also knew that I had 14 bombs, so simply divide 4,600 by 14 gives me a roughly 330 feet. So in the interval panel, or the interval settings on the weapon panel, you can divide that by 10 into 33, release 14 bombs. I haven't done any multiples because I wanted to do these one at a time just to try and even out the spread as much as possible. Um, so timing's critical on this. I mean, it doesn't work great on moving targets that are scrambling like this unless you happen to know exactly when they're launching. Um, I've run this scenario a couple of times just out of necessity, just trying to figure out weapon configurations, etc., etc. So I knew roughly when they were launched, and I could time myself accordingly. Now you'll see in a second, I've got a visual waypoint here, which is this cove where I'll start turning in, which I do about now. I'm going to raise the nose up above the horizon just a little bit. I've got the pre-programmed waypoint designated, so the dual mode tracker is already tallied in on that. So when I pop my nose up, I can make a couple of final adjustments, just 3 or 4 feet to the left or right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm all set up, I'm ready to go. The weapons are configured. I'm staying as low as possible because I'm going up against a couple of shilkers and SA6 here. I don't think the seed assets actually took them out. So I'm going to flare and chaff like crazy here because effectively I don't know what's down here if this was a real scenario. So running in parallel, you see the first of the couple of jets. I mean, ideally I'd like to caught them a couple of seconds later, but I knew the length of this taxiway, so I just released at the beginning of the taxiway. And that's 14 bombs over 4,600 feet. I mean, I think in hindsight I could probably have done it with fewer bombs, but not really restricted by loadout. I did a quick VDA on it. All 5 um, of the flankers were destroyed, even this one, which looked alright actually on closer inspection. The pilot ejected and ripped off his tail. Interestingly, the guy just landed behind it, looking quite sad. So, yeah, pretty happy with that. Good experiment, and some useful information on the calibration of the interval system.